Certified True TV. Smash the like button. It is Friday, January 6th, 2023. Feeling good, feeling great.
Shot first, but he ain't shoot back. But it's gonna flock when the shit click clack. If a man's got shots, till that man get back. Spin with a different tech. When I get in position, I'm up in it with the left. When I run up on niggas, my gun up on niggas, I really be itching to make a mess. Fights and that's not fun. Go gun shooting, watch I'm on them run. Shoot till hook good done. Drop my set, this jerk up must be dumb. You mention my niggas, you float. I don't care if you blind, I don't care.
I'm about to be on some real murder shit, eh? Tell me, man. Any nigga that ever looked at me wrong owes me money.
Certified True TV.
Or ever said any jealous bullshit about me is fucking dead. You understand what the fuck I'm saying?
Here we go. What is going on, man? What is going on? So we are back, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Please share this video with your friends, and you can donate at paypal.me/ctruetv. My voice is a little hoarse, but nevertheless, I am here. So, story of tonight, Friday night. Desperate father pleads with his pediatrician ex-wife not to chemically castrate their son, 9, after she moved to California from Texas. Reveals footage of her raising child as a girl. Can't make it up. Can't make the shit up, man. Jeff Younger of Texas has claimed his ex-wife, Dr. Ann Georgulas, wants to chemically castrate their son, James, 9. In a video filmed by Younger, the young boy claimed his mother told him he was female because he loved girls. And he loved girls and would dress him up in dresses. I'm going to read that again. In a video filmed by Younger, the young boy claimed his mother told him he was female because he loved girls and would dress him up in dresses. Interesting. James, his twin brother Jude, and his mom moved to California in September. A new law came into effect in California on January 1st, intended to protect trans children and their families who flee states, criminalizing gender-affirming care. I don't think this is an accident, Younger said with a move. The ex-wife is subject to a court order that prevents her from seeking gender transition therapy for her son. Right? So there was a court order, I'm pretty sure, in Texas. That's why she moved. Right? A desperate father has been pleading with his ex-wife not to chemically castrate their son after she moved to California from Texas. Jeff Younger of Texas revealed a video of his child, James, 9, claiming he's a girl on Tucker Carlson tonight. When asked if he was a boy, James told his dad in the video, "No, I'm a girl." In the video, which is several years old, the young boy claimed his mother, who is a pediatrician, told him he was female because he loved girls and would dress him up in dresses. Younger claims his ex-wife. Younger claims. Can I pause that? Let me see if I can pause that.
You're a boy, right?
Hold on. So Younger claims his ex-wife, Dr. Ann Georgulas, planned to chemically castrate their son by the age of 9, his current age. He claims she moved to California to seek gender treatment for their son. A court has previously ruled Georgulas cannot seek transition treatment of their son, and she has freely acknowledged the order. The Supreme Court of Texas ruled in December that she lacks the legal authority to consent to such therapy. Make it make sense.
No, I'm a girl.
Who told
Oops.
you you were a girl?
Mommy,
And when did she tell you were a girl?
because I love girls.
Oh, I see. So mommy told you you were a girl?
Uh-huh.
Does mommy do anything else like with a girl with you?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Waitresses.
What does she do?
She do depends on me.
She puts dresses on you? Oh wow. You're a boy, right?
Interesting. This is the father here with his son. This is the modern woman smiling. It's called mind control. It's called mind control. Chemical castration refers to the use of chemicals or drugs to stop sex hormone production. Medications, commonly known as puberty blockers, are increasingly used on minors in gender dysphoria. And there is no federal age limit on who can be prescribed them. My blood ran cold when I realized what she had planned for that boy, Younger told Carlson. He claims the boy's mother started transitioning him when he was 2 and tried to enroll him in a gender clinic when he was 5. Younger said Younger said doesn't think the mother's relocation to California is an accident. Right, and it goes in 2019. Younger was granted joint custody of their children, which included a say in medical decisions related to the child, including treatment regarding gender transition. In 2021, a judge gave Georgulas full custody over James, including his medical care. But that ruling said the control did not extend to hormone suppression therapy, puberty blockers, or transgender reassignment surgery. Permission for any of those treatments must also be obtained from the boy's father, the ruling said. The ruling noted that full custody was given to the mother in part because Younger failed to timely make the payments of child support, medical support, and interest as ordered, and only paid his past due support after the motion for enforcement was filed. You know, man, this is a wild story. An attorney for Georgulas said the case is no doubt the case is not about the child's gender issues. There we go. And said there were issues with regards to Jeff's parenting abilities. Younger recently asked the Texas Supreme Court to ban the mother from relocating to California over fears she would be able to take advantage. It says table. Will be able to take advantage of the new sanctuary law, but judges threw out his claim. The Texas Supreme Court said under existing Texas court order that the mother agreed to, and that mother acknowledges is binding on her. Mother lacks the legal right to consent to gender transition therapy for her son. This legal disability is just as real in California as it is in Texas. Mother readily acknowledged this as well. So there's a whole lot of stuff, man, and it just never gets any better. What it seems like. And she's a doctor, by the way, Dr. Ann. Modern parenting, classic health. Right? It just goes back and forth. The father doesn't believe it. They talk about our puberty blocking drugs, the same as chemical castration. Chemical castration refers to using chemicals or drugs to stop sex hormone production. The process is sometimes referred to as the hormone therapy or medical castration. In some states, it is used as a punishment for sex criminals because the combination of drugs reduces a person's sex drive and drop the production of semen. Yes? But there are medical uses for it as well. It can help treat prostate cancer in men and breast cancer in women, which are both fueled by overproduction of sex hormones. So there's a whole lot of information here, right, about this stuff. This country's getting really strange, man. It's getting really, really strange. What's going on, Primo? Primo's in the building. Happy Friday night to Primo and Armansky. What's going on, man? Armansky, hi, certified true. How's it going? Sorry I was not able to join yesterday. I was not feeling well at all, sadly. Yeah, I haven't been feeling well for the last couple of days, and I talked to another guy today, and he said the same thing. He said he's not feeling well either. So, guys, be careful, man. Take your vitamin D and all that stuff. There's a bug going around, clearly. I never really get sick, like never. All right, I'm not really like Iron Man, but I'm definitely shielded from getting sick. So, but I'm still here nevertheless. Give me more reason to do more streaming. You know what I'm saying? So a couple stories. Did you guys know the Joker? So that's my main story for today so far. Did you guys know the Joker is pregnant? What? What are you talking about, man? Tehran's good. Tehran's good. But did you guys know the Joker is pregnant? Yes? Let me show you. Here it is right here. The Joker is pregnant. You might say, what the hell is this guy talking about? I know he's up in Canada. I understand what he's talking about. But yes, the Joker is pregnant. Here it is, guys. Right here. Right there. The Joker is pregnant. Oops. Joker becomes pregnant in new DC comic. Joker becomes pregnant in new DC comic, and y'all never guessed the father. Right? So this is what it is. This is what it is over here. Right? The Joker wakes up the next morning and vomits up a blob of sentient mud that quickly morphs into a tiny Joker double. This isn't the first time DC has toyed with the idea of Joker becoming a father. Right? And in Injustice Gods Among Us, Harley Quinn reveals she gave birth to Joker's daughter, but gave her up for adoption. Interesting, right? So there's that story. Yeah, man. Like, this is, bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. It really, really is. Here's another story for you guys. Hold on. Here's another one for you. Here it is. Front screen. Boom. How yoga has turned into porn on TikTok. They're literally watching porn. These young kids are watching porn. Underage. Make it make sense? Make it make sense? How yoga has turned into porn on TikTok. Instructors warn that the practice has been sexualized by influencers, showing off their poses in tiny bikinis. Oh, now it makes sense, ladies. Or some ladies out there. Let's get rid of this window. All right. Let's see. You guys can see that? Oh, let me get this person out of here. Anytime that says new dating, sex, da-da-da-da-da, we block them. If you have a wrench, you can block those people that come in there and do that. TikTok users from the United States have noticed explicit videos under the word yoga. Some women are sharing clips of them doing bendy poses in tiny bikinis on the app. Some instructors worry that I'm a little tired, so I might be pronouncing stuff wrong. Some instructors worried that the spiritual practice of yoga has been sexualized. Make it make sense? Yes? Right? So you have hypersensitive and sexualized females out here. You have hypersensitive females and sexualized females out here. Dancer and yoga instructor Christina, I think that's Rihanna, said trend might put people off. Right? Since it's reached the West in the late 19th century, yoga has been popularized as both a sport and a mindful relaxation tool. However, instructors have now warned that the practice has become too sexualized online. Guys, I'm a real person living in a fake world. These people are fake living in a real world. All right? United States TikTok user Queen of the Ratchet pointed out that a quick search for the word yoga on the popular app came up with countless clips of women recreating graphic poses while wearing little to no clothes. While many of us will be searching popular channels like Yoga with a Dream, in January, instructors have warned that less reputable teachers are taking the practice away from its spiritual and mindful roots. Former Strictly professional Christina Renhoff, right, who co-owns the UK's biggest yoga and well-being center, So Yoga, told Female she fears the sexualization of the practice might turn people away from yoga. This is on TikTok. Take a look. Take a look. Come on, man. Come on, man. Right? Many users were shocked to find the explicit videos lurking around the tag yoga on TikTok. And then this person said user went viral with a video where she asked her followers to type in the word yoga on this app. People revealing they are showing box. They are showing box, and buttocks, 4K box, basically. Right? I guess that's what happens when an ancient, deep, meaningful spiritual practice that was intended for the purpose of our mental and emotional well-being becomes overly sexualized and heavily whitewashed. I agree with this woman. Shout out to her. And by the way, that video that I did, on Marissa, the lady, she came over and she said thank you for the video. I can show you guys that too. So shout out to you. All right. Given her opinion on the spread of the videos, Ms. Radanoff said she has seen how social media has changed the practice over the years. Social media manipulation, algorithmic manipulation, ladies and gentlemen. As someone who has been a yoga devotee for 20 years, I can see how the social media trends shifted the focus of yoga from holistic to being something of a showcase of slim physique, sexy outfits, and ridiculous, complicated poses. Make it make sense? It's called social media manipulation. The purpose of yoga is to build strength, awareness, and harmony in both the mind and body. It's a philosophy and step-by-step guide towards spiritual enlightenment. We know those women on that app ain't got none of that. Like zero of that. Like literally zero. Sexualization, yoga takes us away from what this ancient philosophy is really about. It takes us away from the authentic roots of yoga. So it's a full-on attack, guys. It's a full-on attack. Instagram, TikTok took over our world, and we now see quite the opposite in yoga. I don't believe it's purely because yoga started to be seen just as a fitness trend. This is all on TikTok. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So I'm not going to show all of it, but you get the drift, all right? So, man, it's a full-on attack, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be very careful what you're doing. You need to be very careful what you're doing. So, yeah, I think the lady's mother, she came over, and she thanked me for the video that I made. And you're welcome, man. So what else we got on the go? Let's go to Reddit. Let's go to Reddit. All right, I can't believe the Joker is pregnant and this and that. It's like, dude, this is just a full-on attack. Guy tried to rob a tequila, in Houston last night gets shot and killed by a customer. Can't make it out. Guy throws drinks and taunts Asian guys at festival. Hits Buffest dude at the venue. Okay, there was the insurrection thing. Domestic terrorist Ashley Barrett's mother being arrested at a pro-coup rally at the United States Capitol on the second anniversary of the January 6th insurrection. Let's watch that. So I never knew Ashley Babbitt's mother was arrested today.
Mickey, anything you want to say? Anything you want to say? I love you, Mickey. Why? What happened?
Crossing the street.
Jaywalking.
They blocked off our sidewalk, but I didn't get out of the street.
It's called a civil war. Psychological warfare.
And I can't get that on camera.
You guys ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Kill her daughter and then
Corrupt people.
So isn't that a take one of her life? In the street, jaywalking. Jaywalking.
Ashley Babbitt! 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 Ashley Babbitt!
Ashley Babbitt's mother has just been arrested by United States Capitol Police for jaywalking.
I told you guys it's a psychological warfare. You need to figure out what part of the psychological warfare you want to be on. Yes? So, Armancy said, Certified True TV, Primo. Oh, yeah, Primo said they run around with those yoga pants. I know, it's crazy, right? And that's a good point, though, Primo. They are running around with the yoga pants. See how it parallels what's actually going on online? Certified True TV MVP, no worries. We are not judging or blaming or criticizing you at all in any way about the fact that you were feeling tired. We understand, so you don't need to explain yourself. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. Appreciate it, though. You don't need to please us, to satisfy us. We don't need or want you to meet our needs. I mean, you don't owe us or anything, nothing. Does it make sense? No, I'm a content creator. I'm authentic. And I want to give good shows, right? Great shows, and this is my obligation. So here I am. Here I am. So woman spits. This is old. We already went over that. Okay. I guess no one is getting their money now. Okay, we went over that last night. Patient is a virtue.
Get out of my brother's house before I call.
AirTag leads cops to stolen property. Thief's sister isn't having it. Here it is here. Let's go.
Get lawyers. Sir, don't grab.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, that's fine. Why am I in handcuffs?
Because you're not listening.
I'm not yelling. I don't have to listen.
So I'm just going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it. If they can't if modern women, right? If modern women can't listen to the police arresting their asses, why would you think they would listen to a man? She's not even listening to the so-called authority. She's not doing any of this. Listen to it. Listen to it's so easy.
Get out of my brother's house before I call them. Get lawyers. Sir, don't grab.
Put your hands behind your back.
Like, she's so little talking this way. She's Primo and audience, Armansky. She is so little talking like a man. She is so little talking as if she can just take the world on. Is this what queens sound like? Is this what queens sound like in 2023? Listen, like this is wild.
Get out of my brother's house before I call them. Get lawyers. Sir,
Like,
don't grab.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, that's fine. Why am I in handcuffs?
Because you're not
I'm
listening.
not yelling. I don't have to listen to y'all.
Yes, you did.
Now do you understand why this platform takes off? Now do you get it, fellas? She says she doesn't even have to listen to the law, man. If I walked outside my house and a police officer pulls my black ass over, do you really believe that I would say something like this? Hey, I don't need to listen to you. I'm just going to keep going. Fuck it. Bro, there's consequences for your choices you make. And because these women are so entitled, they believe there's no consequences. They literally believe this. Right? They literally believe this. Hey, guys, I'm just going to drive down the street. Cop pulls you over. Oh, fuck it. I'll just keep going. Like, this is crazy. She says it. Like, it's so crazy.
Because you're not listening. I'm not yelling. I don't have to listen to y'all. Yes, you do. Woman, I can yell if I want to.
What she say? She's a what woman?
Listening. I'm not yelling. I don't have to listen to y'all. Yes, you do. Woman,
Oh, she said I'm a grown-ass woman.
I can yell if I want to. Yes, sir. Officer Austin, what's going on? So, my bag got sold today. I wouldn't really care for it, except for like military doctors.
Can't make it up. Can't make it up.
I got pinged at this house right here. I knocked on both the doors and it said, you know, one or the other. It was at this house right here. I mean, it's kind of bugged around, but we're when I drove here, it's been, I mean, I looked in the grass, maybe somebody threw out the window, but I can't find anything. And I tried pinging it and play a sound, and I can't. It's not in the grass. I can't ping it. There's a food binder in there.
Oh my God, bro.
Information, folks, I need that binder. It didn't go.
Okay. I mean, it could very well just be the garbage. Sounds like somebody answered the door.
Mario? So, you got the backpack here, or?
I actually don't. I have neighbors, and he told me that he talked to them.
Okay. These neighbors over here?
Or these ones, we came to this house.
Oh, yeah, the air tag is going right here.
Well, at this address, it can be. That's not bad. You know, I'll clean my car out.
Okay. Alright.
Like I said, I don't know why I would be popping up here. Like I said, the neighbors, anybody up?
Hey, guys, I stole something. I don't know why you're... Bro, I know I don't have no much voice, so I gotta save my voice, but... Hey guys, I did a crime. Like, this is his mindset. Hey guys, I did a crime. Please wait, hold on. Let me do it right. Okay. Hey guys, I did a crime. Hello? I don't know why you guys showed up here. Why are you guys here? Fucking guys, this is crazy, bro. Hey, I just did a crime. I don't know why you guys are here. Why are you here?
Like I said, I don't know why.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Hey, I did a crime. I don't know anything.
Like I said, I don't know why I would be popping up here.
Hey, he committed a crime. He doesn't know why they're at his door. Come on, man. This is crazy. This is insane.
Along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something. Go crazy? Don't mind if I do.
I said the neighbors, anybody else in this area. I'm the only one here. I know what is in this house. It's definitely a backpack in here.
Alright, just, I might come back to chat later, just take that.
5962. Can advise for any purses or brown wallets taken from these vehicles. These garbage cans are full of purses and brown wallets. From these vehicles, these garbage cans are full of purses and brown wallets. There's credit cards here too.
Hey guys, I've been robbing people. This is from him, right? Hey guys, I've been robbing people. How do I dispose of the evidence? Hey, I just put it in the trash. These are the people out here, bro. They put it in the they put the evidence on the property of the house that they stay at. This is who they are. This is who they are.
Garbage? Yeah.
All right, the owner's sister arrives at the scene. Watch as things escalate from here. And guys, don't do what this modern woman does. Okay, you guys hear me? Don't do what she does. No, Primo. It's just like it's so ridiculous. This is why I'm saying like it's ridiculous. But don't do what this
like,
modern
I'm
woman
strong,
does.
independent. I don't need no man. Like, y'all impress me.
Here we go. Hey, I just drove by. I seen you searching through my brother's trash with finding evidence of other people's wallets that he stole from other people. Interesting.
Well, someone's gotta let me know what's going on.
You live here?
I come here often and I drove by and see you guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on. There's some cars out here.
You don't live here, you don't need to know right now.
Actually, I do. Mario.
Okay. Now, okay, let's decode this.
You don't need to know right now.
Actually, I do garbage can, so I am.
You live here?
He says, "Do you live here?"
I come here often and I drove by and see you guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on. There's some cars out here.
You don't live here, you don't.
All right. If you don't live here,
You don't need to know right now.
Actually,
you don't need to know what's going on right now. We are investigating. We are investigating right now, so you don't need to know what's going on, right?
I do. Mario.
That's where you have enough humor there.
Actually, been asking all the time since I pulled up here, so yeah, go ahead, thank you.
So, he had a bag stolen from his car last night. Had an air tag in it. Air tag places in somewhere between these two houses. So,
You know who lives in the other houses?
we're talking to Fenwick. We're gonna go next door, but the air tag shows
Okay,
it right
that's
here.
fine. Don't go searching through my brother's.
So basically, they use the air tag to find out. They basically use an air tag to track this guy down. But if you keep the air tag, okay. So basically, these guys, like I don't know, allegedly, right? This is all allegedly. The guy has it. The guy purchased an air tag. He has it attached to his wallet. So if his wallet goes missing through his device on his phone, he will be able to find it through the air tag being attached to his wallet. Let me say it again for the people in the back. A guy purchased an Apple AirTag. He puts an Apple AirTag on his wallet. In case he loses his wallet, he will know where it's at. How does he know where it's at? There's an app from the Apple AirTag connected to his cell phone device. That's how he's able to know where his wallet is if his wallet's gone missing. Allegedly, his wallet was stolen. Apple AirTag is connected to his wallet. The guy shows the police officers where his wallet is on his phone, which would be at this residence. Now does it make sense? This is who they are, man. This is the there is no logic, right? There is no logic, but anyway.
Garbage can. Y'all don't have the right to do that. And y'all know better than that. Y'all are police officers. Don't do no about information. Straight up.
Right? So she's gonna berate police officers doing their job. Okay.
It's really that.
Can't make it up.
Now without my brother's permission, you know, that's illegal enough. I can't even search my neighbor's garbage can. So I know you can't search my brother's garbage can. Don't do nothing like that without his permission. Thank you.
It's just you.
Okay? The officer detects the smell of marijuana and uses it as an excuse to search the home. Yes, they can do that. I'm just reporting the news, man. Yes, police can do that. If certified is driving down the street, if I'm driving down the street and my car smells like alcohol or marijuana, they have probable cause to pull your ass over and search your vehicle. Just a hint of alcohol or marijuana. I don't know why people just don't know this. Especially people that are so-called street. People that are so-called street don't know this. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. They live by the street code.
Can I have you step out? Are you? Have a seat for me. I'm going to be securing the residence because the residence smells like weed. We're going to be applying for a search warrant. Is there anybody else home? Okay, have a seat. Have a seat for me right now. We'll talk about that later.
Hey, Tisha, police department, make yourself known if you're here. Do it now. Hey, listen, bitch, you know.
Y'all don't smell no weed. Y'all can
Stay
get out.
out here, pal. Stay
I don't
out.
smell weed.
Bro, she's on 1,000. Oh my god.
Right now.
Does someone else want to come and smell? My brother don't smoke weed, so it don't smell like weed in here.
Stay out.
Get out of my brother's house before I call my lawyer. Or don't grab
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, that's fine. They don't have the right to do this. No Mario's house. It don't smell like weed in there. No,
Stay out of the house.
Justin, just go get
Go back in the car.
Justin,
Get
go
back in the car.
Man, this is another George Floyd. This is another George Floyd. She's the woman George Floyd. Oh my god.
So weird. They just doing this way to go search his house. Y'all don't have the right to search his house. I will. Y'all don't gotta grab me up like that. Y'all do not have the right word. Tell them that they don't have the right word. Not to go to this over. Right? Right now, they don't have the right. Tell them right now. Just don't be mad. Just tell them. Tell them that, Mario. Tell them that. Tell them. They do not have the right to go to your house without a search warrant. Mario, if they had the right, they would already be searching
We
it.
cannot let you back in the house.
That's fine, Mario. Tell them. Mario. Listen. Shut up and listen, boy.
He didn't say
Shut up. Tell them they do not have the right to search the house without a search warrant. And they need to wait.
We are not searching the house.
Well, you guys were just in there without his permission after we told you not to be in there. Stop breaking all the laws and this will be a lot simpler. If y'all leave,
I do think she has a case on that, though. I have to agree with that. There's one thing that she has a point, though. You know, like, man, I don't know. I just don't have the police come to my house. I told you, I'm a solid citizen. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But she does. I could see where, you know, it gets kind of, you know, it becomes gray a lot. It becomes a gray area because it's, you know, she has a point. Like, where's the warrant? You know what I'm saying? But then they're saying, oh, it's probable cause because they're investigating that this guy's wallet was stolen. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it. I'm not gonna lie, I do get it. You know, but anyway, I'm gonna be done with this because we don't want to keep watching her. But she's got a point, you know. Be aware. Be careful. Let's watch. Look at these dudes. Look. Take a look. Y'all better be safe out there, bro. What, Afro, was it? Afro Man got raided for drug trafficking and made a song about it. Huh. Afro Man's cool. Okay. This is the, I mean, you know, it's a psychological warfare, man. Psychological warfare. Okay. Okay, what is this here? Another modern woman? 19 hours ago? Can't make it up. I told you, you can't make it up. Let's see what Miss Modern Woman is doing.
Oh, yeah? You like that? You like that?
That is crazy. Hey, I'm getting arrested. Hey, I might as well use my body as a weapon against a man.
Oh, yeah? You like that?
I'm wondering if you can collaborate and be more specific and clear in details about the exactly what you meant by saying that it's a female George Floyd. I mean, the whole situation is like George Floyd, right? And what I mean, and that's a good point too, by the way. Let me go back. What I mean by that is what happened with George Floyd. George Floyd, in my opinion, was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Right? He was trying to buy something with counterfeit money. You understand what I mean? Like, he was trying to buy something with fake money. Here's a situation where a guy is stealing her brother, allegedly, stole a man's wallet, and now the police are showing up. Like, all of this could have been de-escalated. Like, just the beginning of George Floyd's situation. That's what I mean. Right? If he didn't steal this person's wallet, the police probably wouldn't be there talking about smelling... they smell weed, going through his garbage. Like, Okay, you understand what I mean? Like, is this young man working? Is he not working? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said, like, bro, George Floyd pretty much did this, like, not really the same thing, but he was claustrophobic. We know how that story ended. Rest in peace to George Floyd. Right? Rest in peace to George Floyd. But jeez, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a wild world, man. It is a wild world out here. Another story. You guys got to be careful because there's women out here trying to blackmail men with them sending them nudes. That's the news. That's the new wave. All right. Here's another Karen. 5 minutes ago.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have a lady who confronts her neighbor's contractors who are doing nothing but just working on a job.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
She gets out of her car and begins throwing things at the cars next to her.
I just want the full video.
Begins to say, rude, disrespectful words, and it looks like she also messes with other cars that's around as well. You guys check this.
Yeah, it's called entitlement, sir. We talk about that over here. It's called toxic femininity. That's exactly what that is. All right, you got these young men fighting in school. What is it? Man in Cancun airport threatens people in the hopes of getting his passport. All right, that's London girl. Australia's finest kicked off Thailand flight. How we settle differences in Ireland. Man, it's story after story. 2 women rob a tour guide in Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, and stab him. This is 2 hours ago, by the way. They even claimed that he was a thief to other people. Minutes later, he died, and the 2 were arrested. Well, I got my next story for tomorrow. Got my next story for tomorrow. All right? They just keep giving me content. That's the funny thing about it. That's the funny thing about it. They just keep giving me content after content. No. I don't think it was George. I don't think it was George Floyd's fault. But I do think that having a high dose of fentanyl and his actions that led up to it may have contributed. That's what I would say. I don't think anybody should be killed. No knee on neck or knee on back. I just don't think anyone should be murdered by the hands of the police. I don't. This is why we have to have conversations on how to handle it. If we got lawyers, you say nothing until you speak with your lawyer. I mean, that's just 101.
I believe you should buckle your safety belt, Riley. It's the police. I don't really like the police very much. Me neither. Good. Then I'm gonna drive really fast so we can get away from them, if that's okay with you. Yeah. That's great. Hold on.
Let's get it. Welcome to the show, Certified True TV. One of the best rising shows on YouTube. That is a fact. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking the videos. Trying to get a call in here. I mean, if we recap, man, modern women really believe that hookup culture benefits them. They really believe this. And it's pretty funny. I think it's really funny. I sit back and I laugh. I go back and I listen to the replay, and it's so funny.
There's so many interchangeable parts and they're cheap to fix.
A lot of the Chinese models are also very cheap to fix because they all have the same.
It's so funny.
Up his order to 20 bowls a night.
Dad.
Call me Beer Baron.
All the beer from the wind.
I understand that, but
I was thinking along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something.
Go crazy.
Don't mind if I do.
What's up, Adam? Hello, Angel. What it do? How are you?
I don't know. I'll wait and see what happens. Yeah, he froze. He froze in time.
This is a funny song. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude.
Yeah, it's not. It didn't let me in. So let's go back. Let's see. Let's go with her. Yeah, so you know, man, modern women, they believe they don't need a man, and we know that that's not the actual facts.
How are you?
Good, good.
You know.
What you been up to?
Man, I ain't been up to nothing.
What's going on with this thing, man?
Same old, you know. She enjoying that thing called life, girl. What you been up to?
I just got ready for work. I gotta leave in like 20 minutes.
I gotta hit to my job at about 7:30, so I'm getting ready to do the same thing. Yeah.
I feel it.
Kim Kardashian?
Gotta go make that money though, girl.
Why would it anyway?
What you been up to today?
I just laying around the house being lazy.
Yo, this is crazy.
I said just laying around the house being lazy.
True, I feel that. I like to do that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
All I have in this world is my looks. Hey guys. Oh, I might be able to get in this one. It says I'm next.
Hey, that shit was funny as fuck. So this.
All I have in this world is my looks. Town bicycle. Oh fuck, man. Guys, you gotta see what wives don't look like, bro. This is not a wife. There's no way, and that's fine if she doesn't want to be a wife.
Like rocking crawfish and shit.
But remember, it's chestnut checkers.
I watched that cocksucker operate with impunity for over 10 years, and now I got it. The shit's chess, it ain't checkers.
Let's see if we can get a call, man.
Why you be shy as fuck though? I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Why you be shy as fuck though? You feel me?
Who said I'm shy?
Nigga, you told me the last time when I was complimenting you and shit. See? Damn. Don't act like I don't be, remember? Don't act like I don't.
I'm shy. You playing?
Easy. Beta!
So I was having sex with my girlfriend, Beta, little Beta.
No, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. Let me ask you: are you a wife or are you hookup material? Which one do you think you are?
Probably wifey.
Really? What would you rate your face on a scale from 1 to 10? You can't use 7. Just your face.
I don't know. She said 10.
Give it.
Probably would be 8 or 9.
You would rate yourself an 8 or 9?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say you kind of look like Kim Kardashian?
Not at all.
Really? You really believe this?
Yes.
Let me ask you this: do you do OnlyFans?
No.
What do you do for work?
I'm a bartender.
Okay. Oh shit.
Man, you rate yourself an 8 or a 9? I rate you 8.5 then. Shit.
Oh, we know you do because you're We know you do because you do this.
Beta!
So I was having sex with my girlfriend, Beta, little Beta.
Beta!
At the moment, I live with my mother.
Beta!
Damn.
Well.
Fun fact. Fun fact, alright. If you was my bartender, but I'll take only $1.
$1?
Now watch this. What's his name?
Okay, you're right. Record.
Here we go for the question.
Oh hell no.
Just wait for it, audience. It's coming. Just wait for it. So, ma'am, do you think King Adam 26? Do you think he's attractive?
Why?
That means no. That means no. King Adam.
No, it doesn't. But I'm asking why.
I'm just asking. Well, answer my question first. Answer my question first, and I'll answer yours. Do you think? Do you think he's attractive? Would you go on a date with him, man? I'm asking you if you think he's attractive enough to go on a date with him. I'm asking you if you think he's attractive enough to go on a date with him. Ma'am, I'm too methodical for you. Thank you. Thank you. That
Fucked up big time. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
See how it works, fellas? I asked her. She won't even answer. That means no, she wouldn't go on a date. So she's accepting the beta male orbiters. Right? She's so used to guys just telling her how good she looks. That she's an 8. Hey, you're an 8. What's your personality like? Is your personality an 8? Is your mindset an 8? Or is your personality a 0? And all you have is your looks that you think are an 8? Yes? Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Oh, she's doing a verses. No comment. No comment. So let's go with her. Let's see what she's about. Let's see what she's about.
You're starting to creep me out, Carlos. Where do you live, Carlos? Hi, Mike.
What's going on, ma'am?
What's going on? Not much. What's going on? Oh, you have a microphone and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, black men have microphones and everything too.
Black men have microphones. Why only black men? Can't all men?
Yes, yes. All men and all women too. Yes, I would agree with that. Yes.
I love that. You look so professional right now. I can't see him.
That's good.
Hold on.
You probably can't see me because I'm a figment of your imagination. I wear all black like Batman. I'm fighting crime on a dating streaming service. So let's see. What are you ladies looking for off of this app?
Nothing. I'm looking to get diamonds so that I can buy my dog good toys at PetSmart.
So you're looking for you're looking for men out here to give you money and not get nothing for their dollar?
Not necessarily men. Anyone. I do it for my dog. Wait, I'll date you so you can tell me off. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Why are you on here? Hold on. He has to come back in order for I dated him. Why is he on here then?
Understand the friend, right?
Why are you on here? Certified truth?
Do you see now? Did you guys see the parroting? She kept saying, "Why are you on here? Why are you on here?" And then her friend, then the woman that I'm talking to was like, "Well, why are you here, certified truth?" Like, bro, just pay attention to the friend, okay? Pay attention.
Money for the dog. Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm not gone. I'm right here. I didn't go nowhere.
Legit. Look how cute
I understand that you use a dating app and you would expect that most men that you deal with are probably going to be gone after you're done using them. So I'm not him.
I'm happy to take money from women as well.
But you do take money from men. But you do take money from men, yes?
No. Hold on. What is he implying? Diamonds isn't money. So what are you implying?
Ma'am, I'm not implying nothing. I'm saying it. So there's no implications. I just say it where there's no implications. That's what I do.
No, but what I'm saying is straight up. So my friend showed me the app. She shows me that she live streams all the time. And then she said, oh, if you get a certain amount of diamonds, you get rewarded with, like, cash money. I'm like, that's not fucking true. And so she showed me, and I thought that was the coolest fucking thing. So why not pass fucking time and make money and then take that money and live stream while my dog picks out every fucking toy she wants? Am I wrong? Maybe. Everyone who just joined, Joey, Paul, Ulysses, Monsef, and Gio, and like...
Big things like, I'm strong, independent. I don't need no man. Like, y'all impress me.
I mean, she's not combative or nothing. Like, she's not rude or anything like that, and that's cool. They're both not rude, you know. So I think that's something to be able to work with, but, you know.
Nah, I'm good. I'd rather spend it on my dog. Not
So-
much. What's up with you? Where are you from?
I gotta do what I gotta do.
But there's
there's no oxygen on Mars.
Yeah? That means there's no oxygen for him either. That Martian wants a fight, he'll get a fight.
It's your friend is always on here.
Okay.
Not her.
Jiggly.
Here, I'm gonna stream off the app. Hold on.
Yes.
Jiggly.
You don't remember?
Yeah. Mr. 416. That's right. Look how cute my damn dog is. How can I not? Look at her. Look at her. She's wagging her tail. She knows. She knows what it is. Like, I would do everything for her. Anything. I have to talk to a bunch of random strangers until they give me gifts, and then I can take those gifts and go buy my dog a gift. There's nothing else.
Ma'am. I have a question. I have a question for you. Are you ready?
Alexa, volume 3.
Are you ready?
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna ask you. What are you looking for out of life? Do you want to be a wife one day to a man?
I was already a wife. I'm divorced. I'm happy.
Who filed?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. Who filed?
Why does it matter?
Ma'am, I thought we were having an honest conversation, an honest dialogue. So I'll ask it again. Who filed?
Sure, there's all the dialogue, but
Who filed?
That's not really the point.
Who filed?
It's
You're not with them now, so who filed?
Why? It doesn't matter. I'm friends with him still. Yeah, this guy has no
Right. It's beta male.
So I was having sex with my girlfriend, Beta, little Beta.
Beta!
At the moment I live with my mother.
Do you see what I'm saying? I'm asking a question, and it's called judging. The truth is not judging. See how it works?
Only pause. Did you hear?
Anyway.
This is only pause.
Anyway, I'm just gonna say my little piece, and then we'll go on to another woman. We'll go on to another woman, a woman that we can probably work with, versus women that we can't. Like, no.
I'm not whatever. Come talk. Talking is fun. Carlos is a stalker. Relax.
So, ma'am, I'm gonna ask it again. Who filed for divorce? Who filed for divorce?
Me.
Why'd you file? What was the reason?
Because I don't want to be with him anymore.
So you just wake up. You get married to a man under the eyes of God. You get married to a man under the eyes of God, and then you say, "Hey, I just don't want to be with him. I'll just file." Is that what it is?
I didn't get married in the eyes of God, actually. You gotta be in church to do that. Mine was outside. Don't even talk about. But why are you here?
Guys, no. This is not how it goes, ma'am. I'm gonna ask you questions, and we're gonna have a conversation. If we can't do that, if we're not gonna have an honest dialogue, there's no point. There's no point. Okay, and I don't owe you anything. So go kick rocks. Go kick rocks, ma'am. Go kick rocks. Ma'am, you can go kick rocks. I don't care at this point. Enjoy. Like, I don't care. I just don't. Just go kick rocks. Simple. I told you. I have limited voice. So just go kick rocks. Like what the fuck? You're not having an honest dialogue. It's like the audience can see this. Look how many times I had to repeat myself for her to answer that she filed. So I basically have to climb uphill to get questions out of this modern woman. I don't think so. No. Not right now. No. I'm not doing it. Nope. Say my piece and keep going. Yeah, DNA dumpster. Laying in bed. The friend is the hawk blocker. Oh, facts. Hey, well, what are you doing? Why are you here? Certified, why are you here? Does it not say conversation? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's stupid, bro. But anyway, man, I'm old. Go talk to the guy that gives you gifts. A bunch of gifts. Men you don't respect. Go do all that, man. Go do all that. Yeah, they always answer by not answering, Trina. Exactly. So that's why we're not wasting time anymore. Because I looked at it, and I know you guys don't like it when I go at them and really go at them. We know. I know. Let me say this. I know they're not gonna pull up. They're not gonna get anyone to come get the work with their hands. So I'm just saying my piece and moving forward. That's it.
It'll be a lot of fun.
What's going on, man?
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. Where are you from, and how old are you?
I'm from Kansas, and I'm 23.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you put makeup on your face every day or just once in a while?
Just not every day, but not once in a while either.
How much money do you spend in a week on makeup?
Why do people keep asking that? I don't spend that. Like, this week, I just went and bought this. So I would say about lashes. Not that much, like $20, $30 this week.
Let me ask you this. What do you think a man cares more about? Your looks or your personality and attitude? What do you think he cares most about?
Depends on the man.
Overall, men in general. What do you think they care about?
The good ones, your personality and shit.
And then the fuck boys are what?
They want you to look good.
So are you looking? So here's the question: are you looking good for a fuck boy or the good one?
No, I'm looking good for myself.
No, that wasn't. No. Are you looking good for the fuck boy or are you looking good for the good guys out here? Because I represent the good guys clearly, huh?
I'm good for myself.
So you would say you're selfish.
Yeah, I guess you can say I'm selfish.
Okay, how's that working out in 2023? Just tell us.
It's working good.
Really? How so? What do you do for work?
That's kind of personal.
But if you're being selfish, it shouldn't really matter. You should be able to talk about your selfishness to us. So what do you do for work?
Well, I mean, I don't know who us is, so that's your
Me and my crew, me and my homies, me and my goons.
Where are they at? Where are they at?
No, man, we're not moving the goalposts. You're selfish, so what do you do for work?
I mean, that's okay. Bye.
Okay, deuces. Kick rocks. Kick
rocks.
rocks.
I'm alive, bitch.
Simple.
Not really sure why you got on it anyway.
What? This is what I mean. Guys, this is not dateable. It's not dateable. You ignore them.
What are you trying to do, my guy?
Or no, what was I going to say? I was listening to the rapper. When I was listening to the music, I was turning up. I was like, oh, this shit sounds dope. He says, what does he say in his rhyme? He says, listen, I put my kids in her mouth and then I send her out my house. So just what you got to do, bro. Tell her to kick rocks, bro. That shit is not going to work, bro. We already know. I went over all the information, so you can just see it live right now. Simple conversation, simple asking questions, and this is the response because the social media and all that stuff is more important. I told you I'm on social media, I'm on here all the time, but I still know how to talk to people. And by the way, let me segue into what Joe Rogan was saying about social media, and that's what made me realize what I realized. So, hold on a second. Let me get you a sound bite. It might even be on YouTube. Hold on. You know, these are the people, bro. Like I said, I'm kind of more calmer because, yeah, she's looking for fuckboys. I'm more calmer because I realized when I listened to, shout out to Joe Rogan, but when I listened to this last night, I was like, oh, I get it now. These people on social media are fake, living in a real world. See how it works? These people on social media, I mean, like, we'll use this as a dating app, right? These people on this dating app, the modern women on this dating app, they are fake. I'm real. So when I ask them real questions, they don't know how to act. They don't know what to say because they're fake. The difference is I'm real living in a fake world. Yes? So it is what it is. Where are we at? Okay, Joe Rogan. So just a snippet. I want you to hear the audio because you probably, like, I'm sharing information, right? You probably didn't hear it, but it's really great, really good information. Talked about COVID. Trust me, it's really good information. So hold on, let me play it. I'm looking for it now. I have to go back and find it because he talks about the social media. Like, I was shocked.
I think he's genius.
I think Joe Rogan is a hero. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna get more into who I think are heroes out here and who I don't think are heroes. I was gonna do that the other time, but I think Joe Rogan is a hero. I don't know. He might go up on my wall now. I think I'm gonna go get a photo of Joe Rogan, put him in the background.
Back kick over and over again.
Hold on, I think it might be.
What is there something where the Ukraine is cracking down on the media?
Same.
And then something happened a while back where it slowed down by a significant margin, the amount of growth. I'm like, how do you complain when you have 16 million followers? Like, do you really complain that you're somehow or another suppressed? Or am I really suppressed? Or maybe it's because I'm not doing reels? You know what? Maybe there's like a logical reason for it. I don't know. I mean, I think there's a lot of fucking algorithms and weird shit at play when it comes to Instagram and all the social media companies.
Also, it's not only the handpicking of people, but people complain if they just, this is offensive, this is whatever. There's a certain number of those that will trigger you to get pushed down. Now, for whatever reason, one thing that also I think is kind of self-evident, if you're talking left and right, the left is far more savvy, like with social media. Like the right will generally just want to sling it out. They'll let you say anything, and they're not going to complain, and they're not going to try to violate, like, oh, that's a violation, complaint. The left will, and it's a good tactic to get the right off.
But it's also because the left is in control of all of the social media platforms,
100%.
where the right, it has nothing.
100%.
I mean, there's no social media platform. I mean, there's people that are trying to accuse Elon Musk of being right-wing, but I think that's just because Elon Musk has said that Democrats are out of their fucking minds.
He said what I've said in many different ways. Now, I don't know how I go back and forth on how I feel about Elon. Sometimes I think he's genius. Other times, like, he may be getting a little full of himself. Like, I don't think he bought Twitter for the reasons he's saying he did, to be some great humanitarian. I think he bought it because he got mad almost, and then he tried to get out of it. But that's the other thing. Like, stop complaining on the left. He tried to withdraw from buying Twitter, and the CEO or whatever stuck him to the price because it made money, and they got a great price. So
they got a ridiculous price.
Ridiculous.
He gave them way more than it's worth, and he had a mindset of going into it. There was two things going on. One, he believed that it's very bad for democracy in general when you have suppression of free speech. And I agree with that. He really means that. And he sees it happening to him, right? And so he sees it happening to people that he knows and people whose voices he's respected. And he saw that, like, the Babylon Bee got banned.
Which is
crazy. For calling Rachel Levine the man of the year.
Yes.
A biological male, calling him the male of the year. Like,
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so offensive.
The Babylon Bee getting kicked off, crazy. Yes.
Yeah, so he was like, well, that's enough. And then the reason why he tried to pull out of it, he's like, they're not giving me data on the actual amount of fake accounts.
Correct.
There was a former FBI guy. Pull up that story, Jamie. This former FBI guy.
Okay, I'm gonna truck along a little bit so you guys can get where I was going, then we'll continue. But check it out.
Oh, but do you think the New York Times? He has a very hard time bringing himself to it, but it is eye-opening.
Hold on, I gotta look for it.
And because in the beginning, like the wearing the masks, I was like,
Hold on.
Take what's real and what's not real, and you can convince a lot of fucking people.
Okay, here it is. Here.
Opinions, different perspectives.
Listen to this.
Someone could.
Here we're pulling up articles, and
here it is for your audience.
These articles. I've always said about me. There's articles that we can pull up on me, and I read it, and I'd be like, this guy's Hitler. Like, honestly, they're that bad. And if somebody just read it and didn't do it, they'd be like, this guy, no shit, this guy's the worst guy on the planet.
Right.
So,
but that's why freedom of information is so important, and freedom of expression is so important, because you've got to be able to find out what's true and what's not. And the only way is you get differing opinions, different perspectives. If someone could write a very biased perspective on you, and they're doing it on purpose. It's a hit piece. They're trying to make you look bad. But then someone can write a glowing review that might ignore some of your flaws and some of the things you have done, and that's not real either. It's like you need to sort it out over time, and the only way that gets done is through freedom of information, freedom of expression. And if we don't have that, we're fucked. Because then whoever's in control of the media, who's ever in control of social media, or whatever the narrative is, they're the ones who get to dictate what's real and what's not real, and you can convince a lot of fucking people that things aren't true.
Yeah, so you try, like, if you're trying to read up on something.
There it is.
I'm talking now the major, like, outlets. So whether it be you on Twitter or your Facebook, but I'm going New York Times, Washington Post, they're one side, Fox News is the other. Is there any place where you're like, I'm going to get a clean slate?
Listen.
Not from, I don't think from mainstream media. I think, first of all, mainstream media is so controlled by advertising. There's so many, like, if you know that 75% of all advertising on television is pharmaceutical companies. 75%. That's a big fucking number. If you think that they are going to have an unbiased negative perspective on pharmaceutical drugs or the pharmaceutical industry, that's not going to happen. They're going to suppress that because that's bad for their business. It'll shut them down.
Thank you.
If they lost 75% of their advertising, they would fucking go under. Think about a company like CNN, right? CNN is already hemorrhaging money, hemorrhaging viewers. I mean, they've dropped radically since Trump left office, right? If they came out and started attacking pharmaceutical companies and they lost all their ads, they're fucked. So you're not going to get an unbiased,
opinion,
really honest perspective on anything that has to do with pharmaceutical companies.
Thank you.
When it comes to CNN or when it comes to any of these mainstream news platforms that rely on pharmaceutical companies for ads. You're just not.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't think any of those are the ones you just mentioned. I mean, I'm super jaded now at this point, but.
And then you have ideological perspectives. You have the people that are in these ideological camps where this is this and that is that, and you can't differ from, you can't like have any sort of nuanced perspective or look at people that have a different point of view in a charitable way. You can't do.
That's where we are today, fellas. And I believe Joe Rogan 1,000%. And I think Joe Rogan is a hero. And I think Joe Rogan's going to go up on my wall. Because once I rearrange things, I think he's going to go up there. But that's what you see here on this dating app. You have myself coming in here asking women questions about dating, and they don't even know. They can't even answer. They can't even answer basic questions. I asked her about who filed for divorce. What did she say? Right? This is who they are. I wouldn't even want to be them. You understand what I mean? Because they're brainwashed. They're manipulated. Let's keep going.
Somebody like CNN, right? CNN is already hemorrhaging money, hemorrhaging viewers. I mean, they've dropped radically since Trump left office, right? If they came out and started attacking pharmaceutical companies and they lost all their ads, they're fucked. So you're not going to get an unbiased, really honest perspective on anything that has to do with pharmaceutical companies when it comes to CNN or when it comes to any of these mainstream news platforms that rely on pharmaceutical companies for ads. You're just not.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't think any of those are the ones you just mentioned. I mean, I'm super jaded now at this point, but.
And then you have ideological perspectives. You have the people that are in these ideological camps where this is this and that is that, and you can't differ from, you can't like have any sort of nuanced perspective or look at people that have a different point of view in a charitable way. You can't do that because then you're a sympathizer or you're platforming these bad and evil people and you're carrying water for. There's all these stupid fucking phrases that they like to use.
It's crazy how quick they jump. Yeah.
But also, they're fucking dying too. Like all those media companies, nobody trusts them anymore. And the reason why nobody trusts them anymore is because they're not trustworthy.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like it's real simple. It's real clear. It's not like fucking.
So you asked that cigar with one light up, huh?
Hold on. There's one more part, but
you don't have the time to be sorting out whether or not the Washington Post is being honest about gender affirming care.
Hold on. Let's see.
Of accounts, and they're just trying to undermine democracy 24 hours a day, and they're literally being state sponsored to do that. I've gotten through this podcast a very unexpected and accidental education. That's what I think.
Hold on. Let's see.
Somebody says something I don't like.
Okay, it's coming up.
To step down. According to John.
Hold on.
And this was like this was a formative period of my life when I was.
Nope, that's not it.
And again, I don't know if he did it, but he did. They used to say that it dehydrated everything.
I don't know where it's at, but.
Buffer's voice is fantastic.
They're very different.
He was talking about how social media changed people.
Fucking canceled. They would have pulled you off of YouTube. They would have suppressed your episodes. They would have canceled. Now that's on the cover of fucking Newsweek.
Let's see if it's before.
What's the name?
Whoops.
Yeah, but I've seen that guy, the original doctor. That was the motivation of that movie.
Yeah, I think they.
Let me see.
I would think being a star athlete football player is
No, that's not it.
tonight, but he
That's not it.
Released all the Twitter files. They found that the United
Yeah,
States
I don't know.
government
I don't
was
know where it's at.
actively.
It might be ahead.
Sonnen was the first, because Chael Sonnen did it in a way.
Well, he's.
Hold on. Let's see.
Promotion is very, very valuable, and they learned that.
I don't know where it's at.
So
So anyway, you know, he's just basically saying that people are very different in person. I don't know where it's at, but that's okay. People are very different in person than they are on social media. What you're seeing here on this app, this is not who they really are. I wish I could find it. I'll find it and have it queued up for tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. But this is not who they are. Like all this bravado, all this talking like they're men and all this kind of stuff, that's not who they are, bro. Because real women don't sound like that. And I want to keep saying that. They don't sound like that. These are women that are on this app. They just have nothing to really show anybody. They want to use a man or they want to be used themselves. Right? They want to use a man or they want to be used themselves. And that's fine if you do. But I thought this app was supposed to be, you know, you have conversations. This is the dating market, is it not? You know, you find a couple cool chicks that are there that can have a discerning conversation, which is great. But do you see how I worded it for the last call? And she was like, well, this is that. No, ma'am, that's not that. Trust me, that's not that. Let me see if there's any Twitter stories. But yeah, and by the way, they're blackmailing men. So you'll get a message and a woman will say, send me some nudes, I'm interested. A dude will send them nudes, then they want money. They're going to blackmail you, so don't do it. Doesn't take no for an answer. What's this one? Match with this chick and she unmatched after a few days. This is who they are. I just want you to understand. This is who they are. All right. He says, look, match with a chick and she unmatched after a few days. I don't get it. I told you, they're not who they say they are on social media. That's it. They're not who they say they are on social media. You understand? They don't know who they are, clearly. Right? This is my first time now on Tinder and using it. Okay? It's first time for everything, right? I thought we were hitting it off. There was definitely some flirting going on. She even liked a few of my messages. She unmatched as soon as I asked her for a snap, her real photo of what she looks like. Did I do something wrong? Let's see what the men have to say. 29 comments. Oh, my sweet summer child. Welcome. You'll get used to it. That's what somebody said. Welcome. You'll get used to it. You'll realize this. That's what we've realized this on the channel, right? Better get used to ghosting if you're using Tinder or other dating apps. Guys, they're not who they say they are. It's so funny. So what they're doing is they're coming on a dating app and they're putting on an act. Like literally putting on an act. It's not like, okay, they're coming on a dating app. This is the personality. This is what they represent. This is what they're passionate about. This is what they're interested in. They don't say nothing about this. They say nothing about this. They say nothing about this. So they're on there to use men. And as long as I'm got a mic in front of me, I'm definitely going to talk about it. I'm definitely going to talk about it just like I talk about the news. Right? So, my advice is this. Move on. Next, keep swiping and don't swipe if you are in a negative headspace. He said, fair enough, thanks. So the moment a guy asks for Snapchat, I assume he's a fuckboy and unmatched. Right or wrong? It's just a quick way to weed some out. I second this, but I'm also 32. Kind of creepy if you're no longer in your 20s and you are asking for my snap. Glad it's just not me. Okay, so what form of communication would you feel comfortable sharing if not Snap? Like when I'm talking to women, I ask them for their Instagram. That's how I know if you're really real. Or a phone number, right? I've been told by multiple girls that you should ask for a social media account first. And almost everyone uses Snapchat. Personally, WhatsApp and then Instagram as a second option. But you could just ask to take it off Tinder and see what they suggest. Can't someone get your number off of looking through your WhatsApp? Right? It can be 100 reasons. Maybe she hooked up with someone and doesn't have interest in anyone else. Maybe she doesn't like you. Maybe she's deleted her profile. Maybe her husband deleted her profile. When I saw a match disappear, I mostly just thought, hooray, one less One less thing to worry about. And fellas, this is what you have to understand. It's one less thing to worry about. Because it's not at your front door, you know? Don't ask for Snap. Me personally, a lot of people I know won't take someone seriously if they ask for my Snap. Okay. This is a woman. He said, thanks for the feedback. So here it is right here. There it is right there. So understand this. Women always have multiple guys messaging them on dating apps. They entertain multiple at a time. And then when one offers what they want, they ghost everyone else. Perfect right there for you. So there's the game. There's the key. Right? These are just facts. Talk to ladies that you're friends with and see how many messages they get. All right? Why do you kid? Okay, I don't care about that. Perhaps she's mature and doesn't want to hang out with. Okay, that's another woman. Emotional terrorist that was brought undone when you requested proof of life. That's funny. So that's it for that one. That's the first story. That's the first Tinder story. So if the dating apps were really working, why are people commenting and saying these stories? Make sense now? Okay. Went from you're not like other girls to there are plenty of fish in the sea. That was a little bit old. I think this one's old. Yeah, okay. And I talked about that. Okay. Let's go to this one. Let's see if there's any. No, there's no update on this one. So we just got one update. Yeah, just one update. So yeah, man, you know, like I said, exercise all your options. Exercise all your options, but know that a high majority of modern women playing games, and Valentine's Day is coming. So understand that Valentine's Day is when they get out there and try to use a man for money because it's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it is what it is. Imagine this. If they really knew what they wanted, they would be able to pick a man based on what they wanted. But clearly we know that's not the case. What did someone say? Anyone know what data shows? Just found this out. I'm very curious because I've never matched with anyone. I'm about to delete it. How do I hook up at her place? What did the Buffalo say when he dropped his kid to school? Please don't do this. Audience C. Okay. What's this? Okay, let's see what this guy says. He said, what do you think of a guy who doesn't drink and is health conscious? I'm a 29-year-old male, quit drinking 3 years ago. And when I started my business and got on medication for my illness anxiety disorder, I never really enjoyed the taste of alcohol. I much prefer to treat myself to a Coca-Cola or Pepsi on a rare occasion out instead. And then he says, I'm not judgmental. Okay, he just has an idea. So, you know, man, that's just what it boils down to, bro. They just want to play games. All right? They want to play games on the app. They're not serious. You know? Thinking about updating my Tinder profile. All right? So, hey, man, it is what it is. Once they've run through all the chads, that's it. Let's see what else we got. Damn, Neo's on a dating app. That's crazy. Someone said found an actual Chad. Look at this. I'm on 3 dating apps and struggle to match with people I swipe on. Advice would be appreciated. I'm drowning out here. And this is this guy. So ladies, he goes to the gym. Why are you not picking him? He's got a 6-pack. Why are you not picking him, ladies? Huh? Crazy, bro. Right? He's got a 6-pack. He's got it, he's got his thing. Why are they not picking him? See, they would make you believe that it's you. See how it works? They would make you believe that it's you. But no, it's them. Everybody sees it. It's It's not all women, it's some women. But everybody sees what's going on. He said, I was basically just mention how I enjoy playing slot of video games. I'm looking for something casual, and I'm easygoing and enjoy banter. You're casual, bile, nothing. Okay, I don't know who this is. Men who haven't played video. It's a. Okay. Someone said you're not a female, therefore no one likes. No one likes. Sorry, man. That's funny. So you have to basically be a female for women to like you. And this is why they're promoting the transgender ideology. That's crazy. He said, correct. Then he said, he says, okay. See, what did I just say? He said, just keep using the abs. Most of the time, I'm in your boat, but every now and then you score. Understand that, gentlemen? And that's by being present on these apps. A good opener for me is their name to get attention, followed by the question how their week was. So he says, well, hey, what is your name? How was your week? Right? How are you doing? That type of thing. Shout out to Revealing the Nurse at Black YouTube. She told me about that. If you're not matching with people, is an indicator that dating apps are terrible. I don't know what would. There you go. Don't gotta make shit up. Once again, I'll give him the channel link. But yes, they're terrible. They don't work. So you gotta understand that, right? Strongly considering just deleting them all and going monk mode, hair shaved and all. I think, fellas, you might have to go monk mode and let these so-called nuanced women fall by the wayside. Bro, you're probably whoops. No, he says. Someone said Tinder is fucked up. Go meet girls IRL. Lots of them will find you attractive. That's what somebody said. He said go there regularly on Friday and see what happens. Local girls to that bar keep looking at you, make a move, and dance with them if music is on. Some places just need fresh meat. Let's talk about the bar scene. He said, yeah, dude, I agree with others. Just go join some social stuff and meet girls that way. A lot easier than the old. Let's see. So yeah, man, this is not just me on YouTube. Okay, hold on a second. What did he say? Right? I mean, the fellows are there. Look, I don't know if it feels valid. Okay. He said some issues with me. Same issues with me. And I'm not half handsome and built as you are. I decided to opt for old school. Meetups and meet people organically. And that's the reality. But the problem is most of these modern women now, they're on their phone, so they're distracted from meeting people and meetups organically. See how it works? But yes, meeting people organically and meetups, that's the method to the madness. I think that's the best thing if you're trying to meet new people. No success yet, but I'm not as dejected as I was. So fellas, this app shit is lame. These chicks on here are lame. So I'm just going to make entertainment out of it. The 1 and 2 that I can have a conversation, we bring them over to the app. To my channel. They subscribe. Shout out to them. The apps are rigged against men. There it is. I don't know where Turan is, but there it is right there. That's why I'm having a big screen so you guys can see it. The apps are rigged against men. It's just how it is, unfortunately. I don't even use them anymore. Let's give him my channel. Certified True TV. Right? So we know this. You know what I mean? We know this. Feels a bit like that. And don't pay for the verification. That's what somebody said. No. He said, chill, man. It takes time. Okay, so that's it. So let's go back over to what we're doing. And see what's up. But yeah, this is the reality of it, man. This is the reality of it. And so you're going to see rise in crime. You're going to see the rise in crime. You're going to see a lot of shit. So they can enjoy. They can have fun and enjoy, make up things. They can do whatever their little hearts desire. At the end of the day, the truth can never be considered disrespectful. Can never be considered disrespectful. What's going on, ma'am?
Hello, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Do you think dating apps benefits men, or do you think dating apps benefit women? What do you think dating apps? Who do you think dating apps benefit?
I think they benefit both.
They benefit nobody. So there's two options. Pick an option. Who do you think dating apps benefit?
I said both.
No. The dating apps benefits women like you.
It benefits both.
Nope, it's women. I just went over the information. Trust me, it's
Both.
women. See what I'm saying? If I'm telling her something, she still will go with the other way. Ma'am, I think you have cognitive dissonance. That's what I believe. Cognitive dissonance. Do you know what cognitive dissonance is?
Never tell me what it means.
You just don't accept new information.
Yes, ma'am. But that's not true.
Yeah, okay. Okay, ma'am, if you say so. If you say so. So, ma'am, what are you looking for out of life? Let's start with that. What are you looking for out of life?
What am I looking for out of life?
Yeah, what are you looking for out of life?
I'm not looking for anything.
That sounds literally insane. So I'm giving you a no.
Come back here!
Okay?
Stamp collection!
Thing, ma'am. It's literally a joke. What person lives their life not looking for anything? Let me guess, guys. All of a sudden she can. What's that?
Sorry, I said, why are you, like, who made the rules? Who said that you have to look for something in life?
What is the meaning of life, ma'am?
Boy, did you leave me?
Bro, this is who they are, bro. Like, you can't make. I'm not making things up. I'm not making up. Well, hey, guys, you don't really have to look for anything in life. It's everything that's the opposite. See how that works? So, some of these chicks on this shit, they're content with just showing their chest. If they made an option where they could show their box, they would do it. There was a woman, I can't remember what country, she showed her box on Instagram Live. I don't even think she got banned for doing this. This is who they are. This is what they think about. Everybody sees it. It's not all women, though. I must say, I meet some really cool women outside, but shit.
Watch that. I didn't have it.
Is that your kid in the background? How old is your child?
8.
Where's the child's father?
Not around.
Because of you or because of him?
Because of him.
What did he do?
Beat me and his child.
Is he in jail right now for doing this?
No, he just got out.
What did he go to jail for? What was the charges?
Domestic.
Domestic what? And what degree?
Felony. 3rd offense.
Of what?
I told you they didn't have the other one.
So you're saying that you procreated with a man that puts his hands on you?
What's it to you, bro?
I'm just asking you. Did you procreate with a man that puts his hands on you? I'm just asking you.
You act like that shit happened beforehand.
Ma'am, I'm just asking you a question. You can't answer a question all of a sudden? Oh, well. Enjoy.
Bro.
Why would a man put his penis in that? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, we have to protect our seat as men, man. Like, why would a man go out there, look at her, Ask her for her Instagram. What does she fucking bring? Charges and accusations? No, that's okay. Sir, you can have that. We don't want it. We don't want it. It's not valuable to a man, especially a man that's doing right things and doing good things over here. It's not valuable to a man. Sorry. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. So like I said, I know they're not serious. It's not all women, some. And I'm just going to make comedy out of it. Like, I'm literally going to make comedy. You guys are going to see me just sit back and laugh.
I like how sharp they are.
That's all.
They're nice and sharp. I want one too. Right? Oh, when I can put on my pants, I didn't know how the pants fit.
All right, they date each other.
Hey, hello.
I know it's running a little bit slow. I think it's because I'm... Oh, let me see if I can get rid of the hub. Just quit that.
So how are you?
Good. Just thinking about where to go tonight. It's Friday.
Because I got to go out and drink.
Where are you in Brownsville, Texas?
Yeah, I'm from Texas.
Oh, where's Jesse Lee Peterson?
The Dallas area.
Oh, you're way the fuck up there in Texas.
Easy. Beta! So I was having sex with my girlfriend, Beta. Little Beta.
Beta!
At the moment, I live with my mother.
Beta! Everything you're doing is wrong.
You said it's cold?
That's cold for me. I'm over here in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. Your mom said it was
What's going on, ma'am? You're back on this app?
Oh my god.
Exactly. No, I can't.
I can't with you today. She'll come out.
Yeah. All right, you talk tough online. In real life, you don't say nothing. Coward, bozo. Another bozo. Right? They're the first people to open up their legs to niggas that ain't shit, and the first person to talk shit about people. Talk shit about people, but can't take criticism when it comes their way. Get the fuck out of here, bozo. That was literally Bozo the Clown. Go sit in your little room.
Bozo?
Do your little thing.
No. B-O-Z-O. Sorry. You've never heard of Bozo the Clown? No. How could you not know who Bozo the Clown is? I don't know, I just don't. How can you call yourself a clown and not know who Bozo is? Hey, man.
Certified truth. What's happening?
What's going on, ma'am? How old are you?
I'm 35. How old are you?
I'm 34. Do you have any children?
And is this 21 question? I do have a child. Do you have any children?
So you said, is it 21 questions? No, I asked you 2 questions. How'd you get 21 out of 2 questions?
Well, do you think it's kind of odd to ask somebody if you have children? Because, like, you're really not supposed to, like, no children on screen.
Do I think it's odd to ask a woman on a dating app if she has children? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not on a dating app.
Ma'am, I literally clicked date to come in here. So how is this not a dating app?
Yeah. Well, because I have my date locked up. To meet people.
You just said date box.
Yeah, a date box.
Can't make this shit up, man.
Hey,
I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. You can't bro, this is crazy.
So I tried to watch Wednesday with my son, but I fell asleep.
This is crazy. What? Matter of fact, let me do something real quick. I want to give you guys a couple definitions, right? Let's do it. Let's see what the definition of selfish is. Selfish definition of a person, action, or motive lacking consideration for others. Whoops. Oh, this is self-centered. Okay, so of a person, action, or motive lacking consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's personal profit or pleasure. I join them for selfish reasons. Let's see. Oh, Look at that. It said use over time for selfish. Look at that. Prior to fucking, there wasn't, bro, look at that. So with the rise of social media, people are becoming more selfish? You can't make this shit up, man. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Selfish people may prioritize their own petty needs above the significant needs of others. For example, a person is exhibiting selflessness when he or she steals money from their mother to buy a comic book. So mental health problems can contribute to the development of selfishness. So they have mental illness on this app. I mean, I've already said that anyway without looking at this before. You know? So hey, what is the root of selfishness? Selfishness really seems to have its roots in the term of narcissism. So they project that when they call a man narcissistic. They say that because they're selfish. See how it works? See how the dominoes fall? It is a behavior that is both genetic and environmental. The environment is them not actually getting the man that they say they can get with the looks that that were provided to them by God. See how it works? That's their environment. Genetic, that's probably depending on if they're raised in a single parent household, from traditions to families to generations. Who knows? Or it could be in their DNA. It is maintained by inmate tendencies and influenced by temperament, as well as external learning from parents and others throughout child development. So they get the selfishness. Now what I'm seeing, they get it from other women, but because they see other women doing it, they do it. It's like children, overgrown children. So mental illness. So they have a narcissistic personality disorder. It involves a pattern of self-centered, arrogant thinking and behavior, a lack of empathy and consideration for others, and an excessive need for admiration. They are diagnosed live right now, audience. They have narcissistic personality disorder, and I will be using this term moving forward. I'm going to read it again. Involves a pattern of self-centered, arrogant thinking and behavior, right? A lack of empathy and consideration for other people, right? And an excessive need for admiration. Others often describe people with NPD as cocky, manipulative, selfish, patronizing, and demanding. They have NPD. So modern women on this dating app are called NPDs. I'm going to be using this term. So we're going to call them NPDs. NPDs. That's it. NPD. People say we know that they are all narcissists. That's facts, brother. That's facts, brother. So we know this, right? So that's something that we see over here on the on this channel anyway. Okay, so we know that, right? They're very selfish. They have a selfish mindset. And then when you mention that, well, yeah, that's cool. Cool. Told you can't build with selfish people. So let's look at a selfish woman in a relationship. Let's see. Okay, so a selfish woman says, your needs and wants come before your partner's. It is another to ignore the needs and desires of your partner. Or sorry, yeah, it is another. I don't know. It is another to okay. Being selfish in a relationship means that you consistently put yourself first, even if it hurts the other person. May 27, 2021. Okay. What makes a woman selfish in a relationship? Selfishness is typically caused by hidden hurt and resentment tied to unsolved relationship issues. Boom. There it is. This is why they're selfish. This is why they're selfish, Primo. So they talk about me. My God. My God. Instead of getting help, look. Like I'm just looking up definitions. I'm not even doing anything. Instead of getting help for these issues, they sometimes overcompensate for it. It does not mean they don't care about their SO or their feelings. Yeah, or somebody else's feelings. Yeah. What is a selfish woman? A selfish woman has a sense of entitlement. Boom. There we go. Now is it making sense? Now is it making sense? This is why they don't like this platform. I'm telling you guys. Bro, this is who they are. They're entitled, selfish women. And I'm going to tell you again, you can't work with that. You guys got to find yourself a woman that's not like that. I'd rather be alone than to deal with a woman that is selfish due to her having a sense of entitlement. I swear. That's why they think nothing. That's why they think nothing of always receiving, yet never giving. Interesting. They don't like to share their possessions or help others. Interesting. But they expect others to help and share with them. Bro, this is the greatest definition. And we're gonna be using this definition as we move forward. Because that's who they are. They're selfish women. And that's their sense of entitlement. That's why you see Karens out here. That's why you see all this kind of crazy shit. Now let's look at the 25 signs of brutal signs of a selfish woman, since this is what they promote. And this was October 11th, 2022 at 2:20 p.m. Very recent. Okay? All right? Okay, let's look at it. How can you tell if a girl is self-centered? Realistically, it won't be long until her true colors shine. These women on this dating app shit, they don't show their true colors. Myself, a man has to show his true colors. That's how you get results. So show your true colors, fellas. And if they don't like it because of their centeredness, it's not gonna work for you. I mean, shit, it's just not. Number 1. So we got 25, and then we'll continue. She doesn't seem to care about anyone else's feelings but her own. Doesn't that sound familiar? Huh? Doesn't that sound familiar, audience? Doesn't that sound familiar? This is the kind of women that are walking around right now. Right now. Right now. So, before we continue, let's play the game.
Like this? Okay.
Dan? So, here it is here, right? So, she doesn't seem to care about anyone else's feelings but her own. Let's put that one in there because I'm going to ask these women, do you care about anybody else's feelings but your own? Right? I'm just setting myself up for the show, right? Okay? A clear sign of a selfish woman is someone who seems to lack any sympathy or empathy. Well, shit, I don't know these people that I do stories on, but I give them the RIPs. Rest in peace, man. This is a sad story. I give them rest in peace. I think this is really tragic. I don't think this should have happened. Doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man. If a woman does some stupid shit, I talk about that. If a man does some stupid shit, I talk about that. You know what I mean? She appears incapable of seeing things from any side except her own. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Check. Right? It's almost as though she is blinded by her own emotions. So you mean to tell me you have women on dating apps blinded by their own emotions? Really? Really? And so cannot or will not consider other people's. This is who the fuck they are. This is who they are. These people exist. This is who they are. This is what the norm is for most of these women out here. Not all of them, some of them, but most of the some. Number 2. She doesn't think before speaking. Interesting. And this is a recent article. She doesn't give a second thought to how her words may affect others. Hey, he's a nigger. Oh, he's fat. Hey, you're ugly. I wish you would commit suicide. Interesting. But yet I'm still here, looking more, even having a hoarse voice, still sounding and looking and doing pretty well, if you ask me. But they never put up who their baby daddy is. They never show a photo of him. They never show a photo of their ex-boyfriend that they don't respect, that they broke up with. They never show us that. They never show us their results. Interesting. In fact, she often blurts out quite abrupt or unkind things. Make sense now, fellas? Seemingly oblivious to how they could be received. Well, I don't do that. I just ask you questions. This is a newsletter. Let's get back to... Okay. She doesn't take the time to think before speaking because she puts her own thoughts and feelings above other people's. Check, check, check. Matter of fact, we need a sound clip while I go through it, and then we'll go back. I'll go through it, try to go through it quickly. But what's a good sound clip? Like a Jeopardy one? No, not Jeopardy. I guess The Price is Right. Just this is a theme song, I guess. This is who these people are, walking around like this every single day. And I wonder why they project their hatred on everybody else. So when the woman says she hates men, ma'am, you hate yourself. We know that. That's a fact. I've been through too much shit to hate myself, walking around trying to project that shit on other people. I tell young men that listen to me, do better. Don't do what these people do. No, man. I'm just getting the sound clip queued up. So let's keep going. Okay, number 3. She takes advantage of people. She takes advantage of men. This one is pretty obvious. A selfish person always tries to take advantage of the situation. They are constantly looking for ways to get their hands on more money, power, attention, or whatever else they want. No favor is too big to ask for a selfish woman because she expects others to put themselves out for her. Right? She makes excuses. If she does something wrong, she'll make up an excuse for why it was okay. Oh, modern women. We understand you over on this channel. And then she'll try to convince everyone that she didn't do anything wrong in the first place. Oh, familiar sounds now, guys? Right? Number 5. She only cares about what's going on in her life. Her problems are always bigger. Her life is always more interesting. So she's not really interested in what is going on in other people's lives. She's usually focused on herself and her own needs. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Number 6, she interrupts you when you speak. When you're trying to talk to her, she'll interrupt you every few seconds. On the rare occasions when you do manage to get a word in, especially during an argument, she wants to control the conversation and has no interest in listening to your point of view. So she'll never let you finish your sentence. She'll cut you off mid-sentence and start talking over you again. She loves to receive, but not give. Selfish women have a sense of entitlement. That's why they think nothing of always receiving, yet never giving. They don't like to share their possessions to help others, but they expect others to help and share with them. She thinks she knows best. She believes she knows better than everyone else. She feels entitled to make all the decisions, even when she isn't qualified to do so. She thinks she should be able to decide which way to go without consulting anyone else. She thinks she knows everything, and so assumes that everyone else should agree with her. She's always complaining. She complains about everything. It's as if nothing is ever good enough. That's because selfish girls think the world owes them something. Familiar, guys? They can't look beyond their own situation, and so they see problems everywhere. That's crazy. Whether it's about family, friends, job, or just whatever. Yeah, just whatever. Or just the waiter who hasn't brought her a drink yet. I thought that said whatever. Just the waiter who hasn't brought her a drink. She's manipulative. Ooh. Selfish women want to get their own way, and so they're prepared to manipulate others to make it happen. They know exactly how to use words and actions to get what they want. They may pretend to care about someone else, but they are actually using them to achieve their own ends. She's never satisfied. One of the more subtle signs of a selfish person is they are never happy with what they've got. They always feel there's something missing no matter what you do for them. They're always wanting more rather than showing genuine gratitude for what they already have. She likes to be the center of attention. A selfish woman will often seek out situations where she can make it all about her. She probably loves feeling like the center of the universe and being the center of attention, especially at parties. She might sulk or get moody when it doesn't seem like all eyes are on her. She always she's always late or keeps you waiting. If you ask her to meet you somewhere, she'll almost certainly be late, or she'll keep you waiting while she finishes some last minute task. Everything is on her timetable and schedule. Everything. She doesn't seem to respect other people's time. She'll even cancel on you last minute without a second thought if it suits her. She can't compromise. That's the big one. That's the biggest one. It's 15. Compromise? What on earth is that? It's an alien concept to a selfish woman. She expects you to do things her way or else. If you disagree, she'll either ignore you or try to change your mind. There's no middle ground. Either you agree with her or you're wrong. It's fucking crazy. Like you can't make stuff up, man. Let's see. She's critical. Selfish women are constantly judging and criticizing. They are quick to find fault with others and criticize their behavior, largely because they struggle to see anyone else's point of view. That can make selfish women very judgmental and intolerant of other people. They believe they are right and everyone else is wrong. Well, dude, I literally don't believe this. If Joe Rogan, I think he's saying some stuff that's dope. Okay, cool. I'm like, that's dope. I don't go outside my house and be like, hey, the world is against me. Everybody's wrong. I'm right. Even though I'm knowledgeable. Somebody tell me something, I accept what they're saying, and I'll listen. She may also put other people down simply to make herself feel better. We know that. That's what they try to do. But yet I'm still here. When she talks, she always says me and never we. So understand, this is what we got to pay attention to when I'm doing this app thing. These are all I'm going to have to let me put this article in there so you guys can see it. I think that's what you mentioned. Armin said, I will leave it up to you, but maybe if you want, you can copy and save these destinations or definitions. Yeah, I'm going to put that in there right now. Thank you for mentioning that. There it is right there. That's what it was. So you guys will be able to click the link and then you can see it. So when you're looking, if they meet the criteria of this, you might as well just get boxed and send them on the way. And it makes sense why there is a hookup culture. Because why would a man want to come home and listen to any of this? Come on, bro. So when she talks, she always says me. Me, 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 me. So we're going to pay attention to that, right? Me, and she never says we. This is another sign of a selfish woman. Normally when you have close relationships, you tend to use we more than you use I or me. But a selfish woman will continue to use singular terms even when the story or situation involves someone else. This shows you that she largely thinks of things from a solo perspective. Number 18. She never puts her hand in her pocket. I might have to put this on my website too, by the way. I'll put the link in there. But this is going to have to go on my website. Yeah. She expects others to pick up the tab. There's an assumption that whoever she is with, especially if she's on a date, will cover the cost of drinks, meals, activities. Princesses don't pay. Yeah, right. Princesses don't pay, guys. Number 19. She lies when it suits her. A selfish woman will lie to protect herself. Understand that. That's what they will do. They literally will do this. This is probably one of the greatest articles I've ever read. Because it's bang on. Okay? She knows that lying is one of the easiest ways to manipulate others. And she uses it as a tool to get her own way. That's some crazy shit, bro. So over here, I mean, the name says Certified Truth TV. So I'm for truth. People that listen to me are for truth, want real information and a clear and concise perspective. And these women, especially in the dating app, not all, but they want to lie just to get their own way. That to me is the most craziest thing. It's hypocrisy in itself. She'll lie. She'll lie to avoid telling you something unpleasant. Or like if you're dating a woman and be like, so are you talking to any guys? She'll literally look at you in your face and lie to you and say, no, I'm not, but she is. Or she'll lie to make herself look good. So even lie to make you think she's nicer than she really is. Thank you. She's controlling. With a selfish woman, it's her way or the highway, fellas. And that's why I keep saying you better invest in yourself, man. Do the things that you like to do. A selfish woman in a relationship may want to keep tabs on what you do or who you see. It might feel as though you are on a short leash. She'll also expect you to do whatever she asks, whether you want to or not. Saying no to a selfish woman is tricky, and she'll punish you if you do. 21, she cannot see when she is in the wrong. When a selfish woman makes a mistake, she'll struggle to apologize. She doesn't want to take responsibility for herself, so it's much easier to shift the blame elsewhere. She'll claim that you made her do this or that. She'll insist that you should have known better. She'll accuse you of making her act badly. Isn't that crazy? Hey, you guys made me act badly on YouTube. That's a bro, it's crazy. Number 22. She has very few girlfriends because selfishness is such an unattractive trait. This is why they're unattractive, because their personality is selfish in my eyes. And I know your guys' eyes too. Unattractive trait in someone. People tend to avoid selfish women. Thank you. What I've been saying. That may mean that selfish women don't really have many female friends. The ones they do have are likely to be superficial acquaintances. Now you understand what they're doing? She only wants to talk about herself. Number 23. I once knew a girl who would happily talk about herself for hours. The only time I briefly mentioned something about myself, she started looking around the room and clearly wasn't listening to a word I was saying. It was totally rude, but she didn't even have the self-awareness to notice. There it is there. When the conversation wasn't 100% focused on her, she just wasn't interested. And that's the reality, fellas. 24. She's not very nice to other people. A selfish woman can be very quickly be impatient, rude, and inconsiderate to others. It all goes back to the lack of empathy and sympathy I mentioned earlier in this article. Because she only thinks of herself, her focus is on how she feels. This means in her mind, she can speak to other people however she wants, if you are not behaving how she expects them to. Now, and then this is the last one, 25. She always does what's best for herself. At the end of the day, a selfish woman is always going to do whatever is best for herself. So if that means hooking up with random guys they don't respect, that's best for her. That's the way she's able to get money from suckers and simps. That's going to be best for her. If that means being dishonest, I always grew up knowing that it was death before dishonor. I was going to get that as a tattoo, by the way. I didn't, but that's how I grew up. They grew up, it's dishonest and death. Or sorry, it's death and dishonor. And being dishonest. Anyway, then she'll do that too. If it means hurting others, then she'll do that. Or she'll do it. Right? It's not that she truly doesn't care about anyone but herself. It's more that she is number one in her life. And other people don't get much of a look in. In conclusion, how to deal with a selfish woman. And then this guy says, I'm not going to lie to you. Dealing with a selfish woman is going to be difficult, especially if you want to handle things on your own. But if you're ready to get some real help, it can be helpful to speak to a relationship coach or about your situation. You can get advice tailored. Okay, how do I know? And then he just talks about a relationship coach. Is there any comments here? Good article, really good article. So, the information is there. This is who they are. So imagine them walking around today's society, being selfish, being on social media, and that's it. That's their life. I want more for people. I want more for my life. I want more for my brothers and even my sisters. I want more for them. But this right here, this is not the way, man. And if that's what the way they're going, which is looking like that's the way they're going, it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They can sugarcoat it. They can make up things, but this is not gonna work. So I'm just gonna show you once again. Let's do about 10 calls. We'll get to the goal of 10, and we'll see where we are from there. We'll readjust. All right, I'm trying to get new faces in here too. So let me look at my comment section, and where was my good point that I had? Okay, question is, do you care about others' feelings? That's the question. All right, because we want to see in the dating market if you do or not. Let's go her. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. No, I never heard about it. Whole Hannah's Vanya? No, I never heard it. Is that a female? Is that a lady? So we talked to her. Let's go with this. So the question was again, it was...
Y'all should be proud of me right now. Cause, man, listen.
What's going on, man?
Listening to this fucking faggot run his mouth.
Man. Please don't disrespect people that you talk to while I'm here.
He been disrespecting all of us, everybody in my life.
So, ma'am, let me ask you, are you considerate of other people's feelings?
He's not considerate about my feelings. I'm not considerate about his feelings.
Ma'am, I'm just asking you, are you a person that is considerate of other people's feelings? I'm just asking you.
Yeah, when they're not coming at me trying to play dumb and talk shit to me, I'll be considerate. But until then, I'm going to talk my shit back.
So I'm confused. You're naturally considerate of other people's feelings, or you're not? Thank you. See how that works? She blocked me. No cap. You see how that works? Bro, sorry, man. I told you. They should have never played a game with me, because I play chess. They play checkers, clearly. Okay, the question is, next one is, what is a selfish woman? Let's ask them that.
You broke your fucking ankle.
Can we get in this one?
Hey, little guys. Who broke their ankle?
No, I don't think we can. We got to restart again. But that's pretty crazy, if you ask me, you know? That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Let's see. So she blocked me. Let's go to new. Let's go to women. Let's go to her. I might have to start up a fresh stream. There's another story because I'm gonna be here. I got another couple hour to be.
Don't come around me with that other shit.
I might have to set up a stream. Right? There's a perfect selfishness. Yeah, let me set up another stream and then I'll come right back. There's one more story that we need to get to. So, I'll be back, man. Give me like 5 minutes and I'll come back and we'll continue. And that'll be my last one for tonight. But because when I made this stream today, it was in the daytime. I noticed that there was more information coming out and I'm like, I got to get to that information. So I guess the mass shooter's mother from Uvalde, she was arrested, man. Like, she literally was arrested. And then there was another case, man. A woman did something crazy. So I don't know. We'll get to it though, because it will definitely coincide with this. So give me about 5 minutes.